Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sip and Spin. My name is Skylar, and over here is Brittany, and today we are playing a game that I know nothing about, but it is called Slay the Princess.
Yes.
And there are some content warnings. We had them on screen, so if you need to go back, pause, and read, just so that way kind of know what you're getting into before we start.
Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story.
Okay.
Yes, also, happy Halloween. This is coming out on Halloween.
Yes, that. Happy Halloween.
Yes.
Spooky season.
So this
The
is
finale to spooky season.
It is, and I'll tell you why I picked this game. So, this is Slay the Princess. It came out just like a week ago. It came out end of October, but it's the same publisher that made Scarlet Hollow. So it's there, and that's how we kind of started with them for spooky season, and I figured we'll end with them for spooky season. Because I was going to say let's end with another Scarlet Hollow episode, but this just came out. It's new. People are talking about it. It's like, oh, let's just book in it with the publisher. So this is also a visual novel.
Okay.
But this one is fully voice narrated.
Okay.
So it's going to have some little misfortune vibes with a narrator guiding us and us making decisions.
Okay.
And there are quite a few different endings. I figure we'll get at least one, maybe two different endings, and that'll be it, though. It probably won't be a series.
Okay.
But just a way to kind of just see what this game is about.
All right, let's do it.
But first, that might have been very loud, sorry. We'll keep all that.
Oh.
Full screen. Okay, boil effect, interesting. Okay. Don't know what that means.
All right.
Okay, let's go slay a princess.
I don't wanna. The Hero and the Princess.
Chapter 1. Also, look at our little...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Casual.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, at the end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Maybe I'm okay with the world ending. Felt some sort of revord. Okay, well, I figure probably explore.
Yeah.
Considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up.
Either that one, or have you considered, like, maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
That is very us. Yeah.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider it? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well, you don't know.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I can be pretty nihilistic sometimes.
Okay,
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
we're fine.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I will always argue semantics. I think semantics can be argued at all times.
I mean, she's a princess. That's not what we do, right? We're heroes. Also, what does he mean by
I'm talking
Toro?
about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
That actually sounds like the
You
least
have to put an end to her.
problematic
yeah.
part. I mean, if you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Oh, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
I could get behind asking for evidence.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of
But
your
why
journey.
am I here?
What happens if we just do forget it, I'm not doing this?
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Do I?
Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin. I'm sold. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off of Monarch. Continue to there, turn around and leave. I'm assuming turn around and leave is an ending. Like, that's one ending.
Yeah.
So we can try and get that cheekily maybe next time. You want to keep asking more questions, or do you want to just be like, well, we'll go talk to her?
We'll go talk to her. I'm not committing to murdering the princess.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
So she's charming.
You just sound very anti-feminist, narrator.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Yeah, we will. Actually, thank you.
Let's go talk to her.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I wonder if we have a little bit of an unreliable narrator going on here.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Oh, it's
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
right?
Ignore
so.
him. He doesn't know what he's talking
no.
about.
Wait, I thought I was the hero. Who's talking to me?
Who are we then? Oh, we just get one option.
Oh, that's sneaky. It won't, because it clearly. Okay. Who was that voice?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
No wonder she wants to murder everyone and left her in this cabin. There ain't shit here.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So why is it already here?
Yeah.
Take the blade, or just enter?
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Maybe we should have taken it. Oh, now I have a blade in my finger.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive
I wonder if
place.
she hates it.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Couldn't have put her in a nicer place. Also, who trapped her?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
This is me. Has to be.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I feel like I'm being gaslit all the way
Yeah.
around.
Because earlier it made it sound like we were not the voice of the hero. They were
Yeah.
telling us not to listen.
Hi! Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs.
I kind of want to say hi.
That's what I was thinking.
Don't be a stranger. And it's been so long since I've had any visitors.
Okay.
Come on down.
Honestly,
She sounds hot.
yeah, you can probably make me do whatever you want, babe.
Yeah, she sounds hot.
You walk down the
Shut
stairs
up.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I don't
Focus
know.
on the task at hand.
This is a love story. You told me.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oh, her face changed. Oh,
Hmm.
no way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nerves and step forward. I'm
We
just here
are
to
just
talk.
here to talk. That's what we said. We would come and talk to her.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat.
I don't know. I don't know who to trust.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare.
Well, now
It's
I want
fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Well, I didn't want to take the blade in the first place.
to. You didn't say anything.
Because I was going to let you decide.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor
Hey,
with
I
an
don't have trembling
unceremonious
hands.
clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
You did tell me she's not dangerous. She's just a princess.
We'll be
It's
fine.
What happens if she gets out?
Right, we're
apparently.
inside.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What would you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay. So we got some talking points. How long have you been down here? I feel like it's a good start. Or what's your name?
Yeah, we could start with her name.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness,
Okay.
or Her Majesty. Any honorific should
So.
do, really.
Interesting. We didn't butter you up any.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Well, she's literally chained in a basement. I don't think she's gonna trust anyone.
How long?
Too long.
Well, fair.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Shut up.
There are people who are out there. Yeah, that one.
Don't just tell her that.
Oops.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
I tried to find out.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, they haven't, actually.
All very vague, ma'am. Deflect. What are you going to do if I get you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. I'm sure they have their reasons. I'm more inclined to trust you than I am to, or remain silent.
Ooh.
How did I wind up here? Had they told you? I was hoping you'd tell me.
Yeah, that could be a good shout.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
That's fair.
I believe her.
Okay.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Are you sure?
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Killing each other?
Yeah, I picked up on that too. I picked up on that too.
Wanna rewind, babe?
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So we're not the hero.
I'm so confused.
Who are we?
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
That's fair.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Wow.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't know.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Oh, okay. Those are my only options.
I don't trust either of them.
I know. Can this voice of the hero come back and talk to us? Can we talk to them? How to get you out of here? Or okay, we've talked enough.
We could flirt.
We could give it a whirl.
See how that goes.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
That's fair.
I mean, there's
Ow.
one explore option left. We may
Just,
as well.
you know, hypothetically.
In
You can't.
theory.
Don't bother.
Oh. Well,
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
I don't
I'm sure
think
there's a key
so.
somewhere around here, and if there isn't,
Uh-huh.
well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Why'd your eyes change?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Uh-oh.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Yeah.
Cut off her hand?
She's wanting to cut off her hand, I'm pretty sure.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to
No.
do with me?
No,
Not
not
at
even
all.
a little bit.
You know why you're here.
That's what you say. Slay the princess. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away.
Oh, wow.
Slayer, examine the chains. Keep her locked up. I genuinely don't know. I mean, the game is called Slay the Princess. We could just slay the princess. Or do we let her out? What's your gut?
My gut is telling me to do neither, but I don't want to keep her locked away because I don't trust the narrator,
That seems bad too, yeah.
and I don't trust the princess. But I feel like it's very
We have
inhumane.
to trust one of them, yeah.
It's so inhumane to just keep her locked down
Yeah.
here.
Especially if she's innocent.
Yeah. Get her out.
Okay. Let's examine those chains, babe.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Oh, he's so mad.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Take the knife with you when you go.
Doubtful.
Yeah.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just
Seem
left
to
the
know a
key
lot
to her
about
chains
that.
somewhere in the cabin.
Did you lock her in here, narrator? Besides cutting you out of here, I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying. And if not, maybe I can at least find some. It doesn't say, like, I take the knife, though.
Yeah.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas?
Yeah, besides cutting you out of there.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well.
all right.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
Yeah, well, if she's been down here a long time, I gotta be honest, I'd probably be like, yeah, take my arm, get me out of here.
Yeah,
If we
do
were stuck
whatever
down
just
here
to
for
get
long
me out
enough,
of
I'm
this
sure we'd
cabin.
be nonchalant about cutting our way out.
We're
Anything to
us and the
finally
hero.
be free.
Well, she spoke up
You
more.
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams
Uh-oh.
shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
What?
Is someone else here?
Are you someone else?
Try the door?
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the
The
task
narrator
is
locked
done.
the door, I wonder.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
But... Okay.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who's they? Is it someone else?
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
I mean, I know you're royalty, but be a little
You
nicer.
won't like what happens if you do that.
Do
Is that
it.
a threat?
Save her.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Okay. Oh, even my little cursor's bloody now.
You cut into her flesh.
Ew.
Skull sheath.
The blade is sharp, and you make
Ugh.
quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her
Oh.
arm through the iron gauntlet.
Okay, bitch.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
That's weird. Yeah.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Okay. Are you happy? We're friends?
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
Okay, let's get out of here. She's taking us with her.
Yeah, she is really unbothered about that, missing appendage.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Okay, but you're a narrator. You have no stake.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps
You
forward
can't make
and
us do
raises
that.
the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh, shit. No! Oh, that's so cheeky.
Warn her.
How?
There's an option.
Oh, there is. Ooh.
Stop that.
Oh.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh no, her text changed. You pissed her off, narrator.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves
Okay.
out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
So is she, it seems. So I really don't know who to trust. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Also, why do we have, like, scales and nails? What are we? I don't think we're a hero or a human, even.
Maybe we're like it's
Creature.
like a species hired assassin or something.
Oh yeah, like an assassin. Yeah.
Like
Just
the nails and the like
not a human.
like an orc or something like that.
An orc, or I'd say it's not really like dragon or lizard scaly.
Like chimera even, like just a mix
This
of
looks like this could maybe be fur even. No, interesting.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yeah, right. I'm nice.
Yeah.
I'll make this quick.
No.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Please don't kill us.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost
Damn.
clinical ease.
Shit.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Well, it would seem.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Oh, chapter 2.
Oh.
Wait, what?
You're
Wait,
on a path
What?
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Oh, wait.
And in the basement of that
This is
cabin
trippy time loop
is a
stuff.
princess.
Oh.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But I didn't slay her and the world didn't end.
Turn around and leave.
Oh wait, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no.
But I died. What?
Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I still don't know if I know what's going on.
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. He
Shit.
literally told you that a second ago. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around.
What's
I
the
won't
skeptic?
trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out.
'Cause we were
For us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Oh, that's so cool. So we were a hero, apparently, and the hero died. And so we were hearing the hero, but we became the skeptic because we were so skeptical.
I'm inclined to agree.
Oh, he's still
He
here!
doesn't remember what happened last time. Maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, I think he does remember what happened last time.
Unless he doesn't.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
But we can keep secrets. Okay. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Or proceed or turn around and leave? Just want to turn around and leave?
I kind of want to. I just want to see what'll happen.
I'm not so sure running away is the best idea.
skeptic, skeptic.
We're not the only person stuck here. What about her?
That is a good point.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No,
No,
I
we
got
can figure it out.
You're persistent. Ugh. Fine, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Okay, we just try that route again. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm pretty okay with the world ending. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. You're okay with the world ending is what you want to fix it.
I'm between the only thing that matters is where I'm not going, or quietly just walk away. Just don't even say anything and just leave.
Okay.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Sneaky.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
You bastard narrator. I'm going to the cabin. Sheesh.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies.
Good.
Like, dies.
I've already died.
dies. forever. But fine, turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. Everything is getting...
Oh, no narrator?
What's going on? Where are we?
Ooh.
Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
Oh, I'm intrigued. Oh, this is fascinating.
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Emulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Jeez. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me.
What?
This is a nightmare. Wake up. Embrace the thoughts constructing you.
Nightmare?
It's not. Denial. Return to your destined path or face the... Okay, we
You're
got
on a
put back
path
to chapter
in the woods. And at
The
the end
real
of that
Slay the
path
Princess
is a
starts
cabin.
here.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
This is trippy.
You're here to slay her.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back to not knowing anything. Interesting. Because we ended the world, I guess. Okay, killing a princess seems
Does
kind of
it?
bad.
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
You shouldn't
No
slay
one-
anyone.
No one told us we
Princess
had to
is
slay a
better
fisherman,
than
miller, or
slaying a
seamstress.
seamstress.
We'd probably also not want to do that
Seamstresses
either.
contribute something of value to society.
Well, maybe we just shouldn't slay anybody. How about that?
I thought, but that's what I'm saying. He's like being like, is slaying the princess worse than a fisherman, miller, or seamstress? But like, you didn't tell us to slay one of them.
They're
and we
necks
probably
aren't on the line.
we also would have been like, hey, this is bad, is it not?
Okay, why me?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Why?
I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
I feel like you make the rules.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Can you tell me what my prize is?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it.
I don't.
It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Okay, let's just.
You
I
make your
wanna
way
try
up the
and
short path
see
to
if
the
we
cabin.
can save her without
You'll
taking
find
the
the
knife
princess
down.
within.
Okay, yeah. We'll try it that way.
Because then she can't kill us.
That's true.
The
yeah.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
How will we get her
The
out?
air
though?
is stale and musty,
That I
and the
don't
floor and
know.
walls are painted in a fine layer of the blade is your implement.
No, we're just gonna. Yeah, let's just go in.
The door to the basement creaks open, her voice softly
Hello?
Oh,
Is someone there?
That's
Oh,
different.
She sounds different.
well, you don't have a knife.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi, I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Lie. I think we're just like continue down the stairs. hi, or
I'm here to save you because I want to do that. Like,
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
But now it's like, how does she know when you have a blade and when you don't? I don't know.
She's beautiful. How could someone like
Now
this
she's
be a
beautiful,
threat
not
to
totally
anyone?
beautiful.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Well, there could be.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
I waited for free, remember?
Okay.
Just trying to lighten the mood, you know? Okay.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Well, about that.
We didn't actually.
Didn't go well last time.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do, or hold on, let's talk a bit. You think maybe she'll be more receptive to questions now? Or, well, I don't know, like, hold on seems also kind of like, that might put her on edge.
Yeah, because we've made our intentions clear. We're here to save her.
Okay, you're
So-
right, okay. Let's just see what we can
Only
do.
making this more difficult.
You're making
Thank
it
you.
difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Look at that face.
I know.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Thank you, Hero.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Yeah, I'm not very strong, I don't think, Princess.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down
Yeah.
here intended...
I'm gonna go check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around?
Yeah. Maybe they want to like
Okay.
have time to lock
I'll
us
be here.
down here.
Good luck.
Aw. Good luck to you, too.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the
I
door at
wonder
the
if
top
we
of the
can break
stairs
the
slams
door
shut.
because
You hear
I
the
mean the
click of a lock
chains are
sliding into
are heavy,
place.
but maybe the door is not.
Yeah, it doesn't, if it gives us an option.
Is someone else here?
Your shouts and pleas. I'll repeat myself once again.
Shush.
You try the door.
Okay, well,
You make your way
yeah,
to
why
the
wouldn't you
bottom
just,
of
like,
the
kick the
stairs.
door?
This would
Yeah.
have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed
Yeah, it's like, I don't
to.
even have a blade. Why lock me down here? How am I supposed to slay her?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Afraid so.
There's a slight panic.
Yeah, she
rising
sounds
in the
like she's
princess's
about to
voice.
cry.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Why do you know that?
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Wasn't expecting that. She's a little cuckoo bananas. Kooky. But she's been trapped down here forever, she said.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you.
Behind
A
me?
clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
No.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time
Damn
to
it.
strike, it's now.
Shit.
Or we could use it to free her.
But is that just gonna be the same outcome?
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh, that's my only option. Okay.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this
Blood
place.
in her mouth now.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground.
and the heavy chains follow suit.
Okay, that's new.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I hope so. You're nicer this time.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too
Yeah,
high.
he's gonna make us do it
You
again.
can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps
Do you
forward.
think she'll still
and
stab
raises
me if I
the
warn
blade.
her though? Probably. No, she's different.
Yeah, she's different. She seems nicer now.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, I don't even get the option. Oh, she turned around. Okay.
Oh, there's the warn her, yeah.
Stop that.
Okay.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying not to.
We're gonna try really hard not to.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Should have seen the princess, man.
I'm sorry. I'll try.
Damn!
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and
But you
sinew.
aren't dead yet.
It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
She doesn't look happy about it.
No.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every
Well, thanks
inch
for that.
of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Okay, narrator.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
It can't just end like this, right?
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Look how sad she is.
I know.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, but you're the damsel.
Interesting.
Ooh, different.
You're on a path in the woods, and you're here to slay her.
Okay, hasn't this already?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
I don't trust that.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
So he's in love with her.
Okay.
That was us last time, I guess. This is so interesting.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love.
and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
I love him.
Actually, I'm obsessed with him. He's great.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving. Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Sure.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
I beg to differ.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
No.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Well, I'm back here again, and I got a fun new bro. Like, I don't... It doesn't
Yeah.
seem so bad.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I feel like the voice of the skeptic would have been good to have here to answer this
Yeah.
question.
Truly.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know, because we died.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her. Let's talk about this princess.
I kind of just want to keep forcing the trying to save her.
Yeah.
That's right, you can't stop all of us.
We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Absolutely.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Let's talk
Just
about
be
the
quick
princess.
about it.
Okay, rude. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world? Yeah? Who locked her in the basement? Oh, that's a good question, too.
Yeah, I want to know that.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what
Who?
this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate
You are frustrating,
things.
narrator. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? Yes, that's what
also a
I
good
want to
point.
know.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
Tells me nothing.
But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know you
Oh,
were
no.
special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Calling us special isn't going to make us friends.
Okay.
Even if it did.
But I do
feel
worry
nice.
that the hero is going to get on the narrator's side because,
Oh, you think so? Like the special comment?
yeah, with the whole like trope of like if you think
Prophecy.
like, yeah.
That's a good point.
And what is a hero going to want to do? He's going to want to fulfill his prophecy.
Yeah, but heroes don't slay princesses.
That's true, but I just worry that's...
Yeah, he did kind of like perk up. His
Yeah.
little
He's
puppy
like,
dog
"Ooh,
ears
we're
is like,
special."
who's a good boy?
Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
You're being cagey. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and
Nothing
make
about
your
this has
job
been simple.
more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
Absolutely not.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world. Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate,
How,
I know,
though?
but it's just the way it is.
If she's been down there for so long. Okay.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Okay.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Himbo energy coming through.
Okay, because I'm sitting here, I'm like, the voice of the hero is honestly my favorite character.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
I miss the
Sure,
skeptic.
yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Yeah, I'm interested in what the skeptic would be like.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task.
I feel like it's gonna be
ahead.
really hard to ignore their bickering.
I think their bickering is honestly making this game, though.
Oh no, yeah. I like the humor and the psychological terror of it all.
And
The
like,
interior
oh,
of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Huh.
now, do we take
blade
the
is your
knife
implement.
this time?
I don't
You'll
know.
need it if you want to do this right.
Everything's different. Oh. The mirror on the wall, different.
Ooh, we can just also approach the mirror.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what he says about.
Very different.
Okay, the hero picked up.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this
How
means
would you
you'll
know that
finally
if
drop
you
that ridiculous
supposedly weren't
past
there
life
last
nonsense.
time?
You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Um,
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
what about that mirror?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a
Oh.
table,
What do you
the
mean?
blade sitting on the
Ooh.
table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Interesting.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Oh, we have to approach this mirror.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I mean, we could be. Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Yeah. I don't know if that takes away. It's not an explorer though. So hold on.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless?
It's not
What
meaningless.
good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Huh.
Interesting.
Damn. Okay, do we take the blade or do we just try again?
No, what should we do?
I don't know either.
Should we just enter the basement? Because, I mean, we're now following the storyline of not taking the blade.
Yeah, that's true. Might as well just go all in.
Yeah.
It's a different basement.
The door to the basement
Wonder if
creaks
she'll
open,
remember it.
revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Her dress
There's
is
a heavy
different,
chain around her wrist,
Her crown is
binding her
different
to the
too.
far
Yeah.
wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
She does remember us.
Come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're...
That's not the important part.
And she called us a hero.
Okay, guys, focus.
Flattery
Okay,
really
I
goes
need
a
y'all
long
to
way
get it
with the two
together.
of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence.
Okay,
You've
see?
been here before. That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
What does I really hoped I'd be the first? Okay.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
He's starting to
Switching
trust
a little bit.
the narrator.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Well, I didn't bring up the knife, so... You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do you have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Ooh.
Okay.
So with the two that are the, like, I have to ask, did you end the world or what happened after I died? I feel like it's better to ask what happened after I died, because if we're like, did you end the world? She would just be like, no. But also I do kind of want to, like, explain also that the narrator took over our body.
Maybe we can do both?
Hopefully.
So let's try...
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. So she just came here again?
Maybe she reset as well.
Wait, but before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world? Yeah, see, I don't like that. Okay, let's try this.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent.
Heroes
An
turning.
almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Oh.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Well, that's not what you literally kind of just said. There
Yeah,
were
you told
other
us
yous.
there were. Yeah.
So.
That if
I think he's
another
right,
version of
because
yourself.
I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Interesting. Does she have a narrator? Okay. Before we started talking, did the world end?
I guess.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I don't think it was.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all.
Damn.
Let's just go, no, I don't want the world to end. And maybe
Yeah.
she will do that to make us happy. She won't end the world.
Yeah, she does say she wants to make us happy, so if we
So
say.
she seems to like us.
Yeah.
Then I didn't end the world.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Interesting.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm with you on this one, Hero.
Rescue, or I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? Should we just see what rescue does?
Rescue, yeah.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
Well,
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
I'm not sure I follow.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
One of us has to be.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
okay, so he's just taking over the direction.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon.
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her. That was the voice of the hero.
Okay.
I would if you had a weapon.
Interesting.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Interesting.
Okay.
Romeo and Juliet on their ass.
I'm like, that's a bit extreme.
You wouldn't.
Oh, don't. Why would you say that, narrator? I feel like he is crazy enough to do that.
And I also don't like the narrator, so I'm like, watch me.
Yeah, you're in line with both voices every now and then.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
He has strong feelings.
Just a lot of feelings.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
We can fix her. It's fine.
I can't believe it. I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
This is so wild.
What do we do now?
I don't know, babes.
Leave.
What do you want to do? We leave? Okay, I mean, what do you want to do? I assume you want to leave, but...
Let me guess. End the world?
Shut up.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Is it a choice that his is capitalized?
Oh.
Kind of like God.
God, yeah. Anytime God is
I
brought up in
haven't
the Bible,
noticed
it's capital H.
any other time. I haven't
Yeah.
picked up on it, but I just noticed it now. Interesting.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever
Aw.
asked me what I wanted before.
She's so cute.
She is so sweet.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing
The
is
hero's
just a
back on our
misunderstanding?
side.
What if she doesn't want to end the
He's a
world?
little flip-floppy, but that's the hero way.
Yeah.
I feel like. Classic hero.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
We don't know the truth.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the row now? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. There must be something you want?
Yeah.
I just want to make you happy.
Okay. Why?
Oh.
Huh.
Oh no.
Okay, it took a little turn there.
Leave.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
But what would make you happy? You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy. I don't know. Oh, this isn't right. Let's just get out of here.
My first reaction the second the music changed, I was like, we need to leave. We need to get out as quick as possible.
Okay. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect.
Okay, the music stopped. Cool.
Okay.
I don't think she likes being questioned.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is what you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's
She's so
smiling at you.
happy.
I
She doesn't have to
know.
be so happy about
You
this.
should be happy.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
You bitch.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
But we have her with us this time. And last time she said, like, if we were together, we could knock the door down.
Oh, yeah, she did say that. This is a tougher looking door, but maybe it'll still be okay.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Okay.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Hero's just vibing.
Okay, voice of the hero is my favorite. And as much as I don't trust the narrator, I kind of do love the narrator as well.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
very funny.
He's fun. He's definitely, he makes you have some laughs.
But the voice of the hero is my guy.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door. Try together.
Yeah, try together, because that's what
She said.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
Bleh.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make
I
your
don't
way
like the
upstairs.
mess
Oh, the
right
daggers
there.
are right there.
Yeah, that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the
Stop.
blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
No.
You're not doing
You're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
No, you don't. You love me.
Narrator, we're besties, actually. You love us so much.
It's enemies to lovers with the narrator the whole time.
Yeah.
The
That's the
actual
love story.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Don't look over there. Okay,
Yes, I
great.
suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free. Romantic
Yay!
ways. Everything's fine.
A happy ending at last.
Oh, the things are happening again.
We did it. What should we do now?
Oh, the world is unwinding again.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh no! Or bye. But you don't get the chance to make that
The
jacket.
mirror.
Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Yeah.
Is that a mirror?
Huh.
Why is it here? Why now?
Where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for it. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Yeah.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it.
Oh.
I don't think you should. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Okay. The narrator's
It is.
gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
Or he was just
Villain
sick of our shit.
vanished.
Yeah.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us. The nerve.
Let's approach the mirror.
I guess. I mean, there's nothing else we can do.
I'm begging you, don't do
Oh,
this.
no.
Oh, hero, we don't have any other choice. Oh.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it.
Oh my god, so Hero and Smitten are gone now too.
Everyone's gone. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Are we? I didn't see what they achievement. Oh, we have feathers. Okay, I was wondering why he kept saying feathers. We have wings. And horns.
Interesting.
Are we like a fallen angel type of thing? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Oh, this is a cabin.
Look at the... Whenever you move your mouse, look at the background.
I know, it like shifts, but nothing is like...
Revealing. I was wondering if anything would reveal itself.
Well, it looks like feathers.
Yeah.
Like our wings. I didn't think anything was still here. You were at the cabin. Is that the princess?
Yeah, and all those hands that took her.
Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between. Oh, they found what they were looking for.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
She's talking about us.
You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this thing of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? What happens now? Attack the entity or destroy your body? Shit. Okay, there's a lot of options.
Okay, so this is what we met the first time when we tried to turn around and not do anything.
Yes, and it was looking for a vessel.
Yes.
And it found a vessel.
And that's, I think, why the princess is going to destroy the world, because the princess isn't destroying the world.
So,
it's what's ever taken over her body.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess to get a vessel?
It couldn't be, though, because, right?
No, we don't look human. I wonder if we're from the other world also.
Yeah.
And we're this entity's assassin, but we don't remember.
But if we kill her, they wouldn't get the vessel. They have her as a vessel now.
You don't think just killing her would keep the vessel in line?
I don't know, because the narrator is telling us, like, we need to kill her.
Okay, I guess that's true.
But...
Do you know the narrator?
It could be, what if the narrator is also evil? And so right now, they've got her eyes covered, and they're holding her. So I wonder if they haven't taken her vessel yet. I don't know.
It seems like, just with the capital H in his, this could be a war of two gods type of thing. This entity and the narrator battling for the world. I don't know. What are you?
Yeah.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Well, we don't know.
I don't know.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am? Or I don't know what I am.
I mean, we don't know what we are, but we could. Maybe they have knowledge we don't.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I thought that was a dream.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you. and she'll make for a gentle heart.
That's good.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Let her out?
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Okay.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
I guess you're the thing I met in the space outside of the woods?
Yeah.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
Okay.
I know only that they are.
Okay.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Okay.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Interesting.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
So far, she's been the most honest with us out of everyone.
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
Also, she kind of reminds me, like, almost like, is it Veshna?
Oh, like the
The Indian goddess of creation, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what Veshna is? Or is she the Indian goddess of destruction? Because there's two. There's one that's the goddess of creation.
I thought
and-
the one with the V. Are they both with a V? 'Cause I thought one with the V was destruction.
I'm getting a lot of it's Hindu.
Maybe Hindu is
Okay.
what I was thinking of.
One of the most well-known deities with multiple hands is Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the universe.
Okay. What happens now? I guess.
I mean, yeah, that really didn't help. Like, I was trying to think if there
no,
was
yeah,
like
you're good.
more that could be brought up that may help us
Oh,
figure this
maybe.
out.
I have no idea.
But that's what this kind of was
definitely
making me think of.
The imagery is there for sure.
And like Vishnu, it's the preserver of the universe. So I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. I could just be making that up. But I've connected the dots. You haven't connected. You haven't connected shit.
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Okay.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh.
Whoa.
Scared that I'll find a way to kill you. How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I need to find?
That I would love to know, actually.
More than you have found, but less than there are.
Okay, cool.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. And what if I don't let you do this to me? I must simply the princess stop her joy. If I help you, is that going to do? Okay, make me forget. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Interesting.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Fair enough.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Interesting.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? Or let it be?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
So we can either sit
Stay here forever.
or go back.
I mean, I kind of just want to see. So I'll save.
Just what happens if we just wait? Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Well, that's nice, I guess.
Wait forever, baby.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Oof.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Dang. Oh! It just quit the game?
That's the one we didn't see. The body. It's you.
Oh.
Oh my god. Thank God you quick saved.
You have returned to me. Although you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Attempt to outweigh your destiny. Shit. Okay, that's okay. I don't think you've ever played this, but that's so fucking Doki Doki Literature Club vibes right there. Is she Monica? Because there's a thing where like you have to go into the files in your computer to delete, and then you come back, and she's like, "Welcome back." Like it's so cheeky. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, I like
Oh
that
my
stuff.
goodness.
Well,
I guess we'll forget.
damn.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Aw.
Aww.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path,
Oh my god.
and at the end of that
This game is
path,
crazy.
Whoa.
and in the basement of that cabin, is a princess.
Should I really quick just stab her to see how that goes?
Yeah.
Let's slay the princess.
You're here to slay.
Yep, got it.
Alright.
Just let's do it. Silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll stab her.
The interior of the cabin is almost the blade is your.
Yep.
You take the blade from the table.
We got it.
I don't feel good about it, but let's do it.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice carries.
Who's there?
Yep. So it
She
is.
sounds
okay.
dangerous.
Depends on
Don't
what
let it
you
fool
do.
you.
Okay. I just...
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the prince. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Still your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the
You
princess.
lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
And I want to see if this, since we restarted, if this will be another perspective that gets added.
Yeah, probably
the
like the
end.
voice of the killer or something, the slayer.
But is it over? Really over?
In a way. Of course, as she said, I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trigger up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. This might give us a voice, depending on how we answer. Of course it is. She's dead. Or I'm not sure.
I'm kind of inclined for the middle one.
Okay.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Okay.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
She kills us? I don't.
She rips the knife out and stabs us.
I really don't think you should do that.
Why? If you think she's dead?
And why shouldn't we? Is there
Yeah.
something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Then what's the harm of checking for a pulse? Ooh. More choices. I just thought we were Slayer and leave.
I know. Because, like, and that, like, not only the getting a new voice, but, like, the whole thing was we were supposed to forget to come back and give
Yeah.
the entity at the end a new perspective. So I was wondering if this would be one of the perspectives, but I don't
I'm
understand
sure.
how. Check for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that? You know
She's
what that
not
was.
dead.
That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Damn it.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained
We should
frenzy.
have taken the blade out.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Why would that have helped?
Oh, well, I guess, yeah,
She
didn't
killed us
stab-
with something else.
Yeah, because the blade is still in her chest.
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground.
A
as the
blade of
mortally
her
wounded
own.
princess
Damn.
twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
She's got, like, fangs.
Yeah.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life
We
that
die
was left in
together.
her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Shit.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark. and you die.
The razor.
Ooh.
You're on a path you're here to slay her.
Who's gonna be here with us? Terrible sense of deja
Terrible
vu.
sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Why are you gaslighting me?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Voice of the cheated. Let's go. Okay.
Stabbed to death?
And you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
No, she's not.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You
Then
were
why are we
made for
killing her
this
to begin
job.
with?
You'll do just fine.
Made for this job. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened. I guess let's just see what happens now.
A
Stab her
warning.
again, maybe.
Before you go any further, she will lie. She will.
It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
I just stab her and leave this time instantly.
The
Oh.
interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards,
There's
their
another
splintered
mirror.
edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its
He
edge.
still doesn't recognize the mirror, though.
The blade is your implement.
I wonder if
You'll
we
need
just
it if you want
approach
to
the
do this
mirror without
right.
saying anything.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Then it'll turn
You
into
reach
a wall
forward
again.
and rub your
Yeah,
hand
okay.
against the cabin wall. But there
Okay.
was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
I love him. Take the blade.
Hey.
You take the blade from the table. It will be
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her for what she's done
Oh.
to us.
Okay.
Well,
Take it easy, man.
I take it back. Everything I said. A little vindictive.
A little bit, a little bit.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs.
Oh, shit.
The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
God, what's she gonna look like?
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess
She already
lives
like
here,
take her
slaying
hand
her
off
would
or
probably
something.
be doing
Maybe
her a
that's why it smells
favour.
like blood.
Yeah.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to
This
get
is making
out
me
of your
so
head.
nervous.
This is a horror game.
Her grating voice
Oh, no.
carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Oh no. Let's just turn around. Actually.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Thanks, hero.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you
Oh.
descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Right. Why is this room go on forever?
I wonder if she remembers us.
I think so.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to
think-
trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
I know. Was she just gonna stab me if I go near her? Okay, I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I like to trust you, baby. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. You could have done that earlier again. Now you're mad. What happened after you died? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sitting here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time. Nobody has to die. Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free. You better not try anything. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Screw it. Slay the princess.
Screw it.
I feel like she's gonna stab us, though. What if we, like, lie to her? Like, I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
Maybe. That could work.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
Say knife one more time.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't actually stab anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Why is she standing like that, then? Prove it.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you.
Show me your
but I don't
hands.
have one, so I can't.
Yeah, just take your arms out from behind your back.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this. Hands. Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's
Practically zero?
zero.
It's not
Practically zero is not the same as zero.
What if they're just hiding it somewhere secret? Okay, you know what? Screw it.
Screw it, slay the princess.
This feels like a bad idea.
It's a very
The princess
bad idea.
Oh my God, her
falls silent,
eyes.
her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing
got
through
stabbed.
meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first. Then yours.
I stabbed each other again.
Hee.
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin
Where was
blade she
that?
impaled you with.
She impaled us from behind? I'm confused. Where's the handle? It's a really long blade?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Okay, so she was hiding it super secretly in her flesh.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, chapter 3. We've never seen chapter 3.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, we're not.
Fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Okay.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait,
There's no
excuse me?
door.
What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? Nobody. Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Who are you?
Good.
It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction.
We tried.
We literally stabbed her in the first.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Right?
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
This is you. Voice of the stubborn. You're stubborn.
I am not.
You don't think you're stubborn?
I'm baby. I let people
just
walk
stay
all over
focused,
me. You
shall
say
we?
that all the time.
Yeah, that's a pushover. That's not being not stubborn.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, we got it.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
You're not doing okay.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Mm-hmm.
You walk through the door. You do know what
There's a
doors
mirror
are,
blocking it, buddy.
right? But there isn't a door. It's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I do wonder why he can't see the mirror.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Okay.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step
Okay.
forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
So how would we escape?
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Great.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening
my
with her
God.
blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain
Oh God.
rattles to the floor.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Well,
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
we're going to fight her again and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her.
Well, maybe if we had smitten, but we don't.
She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. Oh, suicide.
Oh.
All of these ideas suck. Think of something better.
I'm between the first one because apparently reality can be warped.
Yeah.
Especially if we have the voice of the stubborn with us.
True.
I wonder if he can warp the reality like Smitten did in the last playthrough.
Yeah, with the, just slipped her through.
Yeah.
Let's try it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it.
Yes, yes. This is the best idea anyone has ever had.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
Pain is good. It's how we stay alive.
Nah, I'm sick of pain. Yeah, this whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
So it's 3 against 1, so maybe we can pull it off.
Do your worst. I bet you can't even hurt me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure thing. I love a challenge. I bet I can hurt you so much.
Oh.
The princess closes the distance and
We dodge.
and you dodge.
Oh, nice. The voice of the hunted said that. Okay. Nice.
And we fight back.
And you fight back.
Oh, you're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
Okay.
You and the princess enter a quick and vicious exchange, each of you wounding the other, but neither landing a fatal blow.
Interesting.
Yes, yes, this is exactly it.
But the dance couldn't last forever.
Damn.
All it takes is a single clumsy moment. She skewers you.
Fuck.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And? Does it hurt? No.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Ooh.
I think we're dead. That's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress. Good job.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving, why not? It's not like dying again and again is doing us any harm. Let's see how far this little mind hole goes, shall we?
I don't know about that. The way you said that was a little...
Voice of the cold kind of it gives me the
unnerving.
heebie-jeebies.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, appeal to her authority. If we could just start flirting with her. Surrender. Panic. Kill ourselves. Or think of something better.
Okay, so the kill ourselves one would go with what Cheated is wanting to do. Or was it Cheated? The one who wants us to stack as many as we can to see if we can get better than her.
Yeah, but that wouldn't give us a new voice, would it?
I don't know.
That's what I don't know either. Because, like, we got a new voice because we make decisions and then we die. So what would that be? Voice of the... I don't know. Because this would probably be Smitten again.
Yeah.
Surrender. Coward. or something? For some reason we can't talk. Pragmatic, something along that line. Panic, probably voice of the, I don't know, someone who panics.
Or
Anxious.
all of these ideas suck.
Yeah.
Think of something better.
I mean, can't we think of something better? It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
None of this is working. Think. Think.
Oh,
Oh,
the
Skeptic's back.
She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Interesting.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything.
Contrarian.
We're tougher than I thought.
What's the point? It's all the same.
She skewers you.
Okay.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee.
Paranoid.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
That's probably who if we puffed her up. The opportunist.
She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh. I thought this one was going to be so quick, but the chapters keep going.
I know.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Okay, they're just not going to let the narrator talk at all.
I wonder if the way to do like the slaying the princess quickly was go in there without a blade. Then when we try and free her and the narrator gives us the blade, kill her.
Or when we first killed her, don't check for the pulse.
Yeah,
just
that
leave.
too.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel
Oh, yeah, we already
claw
have the
is
dagger.
already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if? Throw it out the window. Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Oh, no.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times
Oh,
than at the
Smitten.
sharp
So
hands
glad
of a
you're back.
I know, I wonder if we have all the voices now.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Is the hero here anymore?
Yeah, leave it to
I
the
haven't heard
pros.
him.
We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide.
Oh, he is here. Okay, good.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine,
God.
you make your way to the basement, where
She's
the
not even
princess
chained up
awaits you.
anymore.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Probably not.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
I don't wanna.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk?
Cheeky.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new.
I think the love story is with the narrator. Right now he's kind of like...
Being grumpy because he's not a part of it.
Yeah.
Sulking.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin
Oh!
splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
What?
Oh!
A wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Throw your dagger at the heart.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Can we just throw the dagger at the heart and not get any closer?
Yeah, let's not get closer to the blade person being creature.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I don't think so.
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Oh my god, Smitten, now is not the time!
Divine. Yes, behold the perfect
He likes her too.
woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. All right,
Oh my god.
Oh,
okay.
Forget
Bye,
just
guys.
happened. It's so quiet.
Okay. Oh.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet, through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Master yourself, and vanquish a sharp foe. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. Do we look different? You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. Oh. We did change our appearance.
Did we?
I think so. There's more color.
I was like, we look exactly the same to me.
I think we can see a little bit more of ourselves, actually. We're outlined.
Yeah.
I think that is maybe what it means. Or maybe we
okay.
did get bigger. I don't know. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Are you the same as you were before? How much have you changed?
I'm down to ask
Is a
that.
child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay,
Fair enough.
that kind of makes sense, actually.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else. Thank you. You know what? Yeah.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
You're right.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
Okay, so the first one was a gentle heart, and now we
Yeah.
have an indomitable heart.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Okay. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Is the love story between us and this god?
Yeah.
How many more vessels do you need?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
So 2 or 3 more, because if you take that analogy, you've got puddle would be the first one, pond second, then lake, then river, which would be 2 more perspectives. And then if the ocean is after you get the river, then that's just 2. But if you also have to get the ocean perspective, then it's 3 more?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I mean, are we going to kill her after? Do we say this?
So I don't want to kill her after.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Interesting.
Like a date. I'm ready to go back.
Alright.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I
I think
am.
the love story is between us.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
We will meet again.
Every time. It's so sudden. Alright, bring the razor full to her. A sharp vessel. Okay, so we
You're on a
completed that
path
version.
in the woods.
Yeah.
And at
Wow.
the end of that
Okay.
path is a cabin.
Okay, before we do anything
And in the
crazy,
basement of
we're
that
gonna end it here.
Yeah, that, I am just gonna save.
Yes.
That, wow, this game is very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel we just threaded probably the surface of Slay the Princess. You should definitely check it out if that seemed interesting to you.
This is, wow. This is a lot.
It's very heavy on the psyche. Very cool though.
It's very
I
cool.
love it.
Kind of in love with the voice of the hero. Kind of in love with the narrator. I think he's great.
Yeah, I know I said we might not continue this, but I don't know, should we continue this?
I mean, maybe to at least try and get all the perspectives, do you think?
Maybe. Let us know. And
Yeah.
also, Skylar, let me know if you need to know what happens. But yeah, happy Halloween. This was an extra long Halloween episode for you guys.
Yes, a happy, happy Halloween. I hope you do something spooky.
Yes. And, go slay a princess. I don't know. She might have metal in her body, but it's
So
fine.
be cautious.
Yeah, be safe this Halloween.
Don't check pulses.
Oh! The title story, the main menu. Look at her split face.
Oh my goodness.
This game has so many twists and turns. I love it. It's so good.
Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us this Halloween. And if you liked it, definitely like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, especially if you do want us to continue, like Brittany said. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.